Hey guys, it's Danielle, and today I'm coming to you guys with a fun little video. Just a short little, probably the shortest iOS 11 video you've seen, hopefully. But basically, I'm just going to tell you guys 4 favorite features in iOS 11. So let's get started. The first feature is probably one that people are most excited about. At least I'm definitely most excited about this one. And it's the screen recording. So I'm definitely going to use that throughout this whole video to show you guys how to do it. But basically you just open up settings, go to control center, click customize controls, and you've got screen recording right there. And I love that so much. You also have all these other options to add things to your phone control center, and if you need to be reminded what control center is, this is what it is. And honestly, that's all it is. I think it's really cool. I think I might play around with the accessibility shortcuts. People have been saying some fun things about those, but I haven't had the time to delve into them and really see what's going on. But I've heard really interesting things about just like the control we have now to play with certain settings and things like that. But I think that honestly, not trying to go on Apple, screen recording is long overdue. It's gonna make so many things easier now, so I'm really excited about this feature. My second favorite feature is more of an aesthetic thing, but people probably don't know about it even though it's right there in front of our faces. With the new update, you can move the orientation of your keyboard by pressing and holding on the emoji button, and then you can orient your keyboard more left if you're left-handed, or you can orient your keyboard more right. And I think that's really, really convenient. It makes it easy to text with one hand or text on the go if you're in a different kind of, you know, environment or something. So I think that that's really, really cool. One drawback from the screen recording though is that it always will record you ending it when you swipe up on control center, unless you just use your power off button to end the screen record. So if someone knows a workaround for that, let me know. But I think that just turning off your screen is the only way to stop that. And with the keyboard one, the only drawback is that, you know, it's very fluid, so sometimes it's hard to, you know, if you do it to the left, maybe you're accidentally clicking another keyboard. So sometimes that can be a little bit like, you need to make sure you're just like boom, boom, you know, specific with it. But other than that, those 2 features are great. So on to the third feature that I really like about iOS 11 is that you can text Siri. And this sounds strange, but I always have problems talking to this girl. Like, she's always not understanding me, or I have to always go in and edit something I'm saying in the first place. But I would only have the option to edit it if I begin with speaking to her. So if you want to go and text Siri, then all you have to do is go into settings. Let me record it for y'all. All you gotta do is go into settings and then click on accessibility. Let me find accessibility on here. Settings, general, accessibility, and then you can choose all sort of accommodations on here. But then you just scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Click on Siri, and then you click type to Siri. And so that allows you to just type to Siri and not worry about anything else. And I just think that that's really nice, because I personally don't like talking to Siri. I think like it's very annoying. So if I can just text her, you know, me and her are definitely on a very good, you know, we're good. And the last feature that I really like about iOS 11 is that you can do what's called indoor mapping. And you guys might not have had the option to deal with this yet, but basically if you open Apple Maps, they've revised it. So say you're in an airport or a popular place of interest or something like that. Say in DC, you're at Columbia Heights or something. Like, you know, when you're ordering Ubers in those really busy places, they want you to give the name of the place you are in, but also like the street, like, oh, I'm on 13th and G or something, you know what I mean? And so with this new version of Apple Maps, it actually allows you to indoor map wherever you are. So if I'm in an airport, I can use indoor mapping to tell me where the nearest bathroom in the airport is. And I haven't fully tested it out yet, but I think it's super, super cool because I'm definitely one of those people that gets lost easily. So having indoor mapping in addition to regular mapping makes it so much easier for me to get around in my daily life. So those are my 4 favorite features of iOS 11. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Please, please, please leave me a comment with if you're gonna get the iPhone X. If you're not, why aren't you? Do you like iOS 11? Do you not like iOS 11? I'll tell you guys one thing. I do have my disappointments with it. One, for example, is that I don't like when you screenshot how it goes into, I'll show you guys on the screen record, but how when you screenshot, it goes to the bottom of your screen. Like, that's so inconvenient. When I'm trying to press the photo button on my messages log right after I take a screenshot to send it to somebody else, I have to wait like literally 2 seconds. And for me, that's actually so irritating every time because I have to wait 2 seconds and then press it because that's when this little dialogue disappears. And I would use it, it would be convenient if I could click it and then automatically send it to whoever I have open on messages. But when you open it up, it just allows you to edit it. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to edit this right now. I don't need to circle, you know, what somebody said. Like, the person I'm sending it to understands it from context. So that's something that annoys me. Let me know if there's anything that annoys you guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.